And one final point, I have used the word, and most of my colleagues, Chinese government, Xi regime. We want to separate that from both the people of China and the great Chinese American community here. And so that's why we have used that terminology. Yes. We'll do it on this subject first.
As you know, Republicans will want to prioritize competition with China in the context of the military and defense. How much of a priority will that be in this package?
Well, that, as you saw, of our 5 pieces, 2 are related to the military, the foreign policy and defense aspects. That is necessary but not sufficient. We have to deal with that issue, but we also have to deal with the economic issue because we're in a large, very important, very crucial competition with the Chinese government. Both are important, both.
But both Republicans and Democrats have raised concerns about China's affiliated companies buying up huge swaths of America. Is that something that
Yes.
you are concerned about?
Senator Tester has been a leader on this. I've talked to him, and that Senator Stabenow goes into the agriculture bill, and she's involved in that as well. That's bipartisan, and we hope to get good support on it. Yes.
Hi. So I was hoping you could talk a little bit more about the opportunities in this bill to specifically tackle the climate crisis, given that there's a lot of criticism about relying too much on Chinese products that require more carbon intensity and emissions than what is produced in the United States.
Yeah, the bottom line is that China has been a net polluter. They're still building coal plants. And this is one of the things we're going to look at, not only making sure that the United States moves in a strong direction in terms of green power, but also making sure that other countries who are not moving in that direction can't just move forward on their own. Yes.
Leader Schumer, Basil John, next star. So with this next step that you and Democrats are pushing for, is there a timeline that you guys have for you and your colleagues' expectations? Do you expect to have some larger China bill before the end of Congress? How essential is it to get Republicans not just on board, but also helping work on that?
Well, again, as I said, we want this to be bipartisan. The initial reaction has been excellent. I've talked to a number of senators, like Senator Young and Senator Cornyn, who have cared a lot about this. My colleagues have been talking to their ranking members and getting a good reaction. And I know you may be skeptical, but look at Chips and Science. It was a great bipartisan effort. It really helped America move forward in our competition with the Chinese government, and it's a model that we're using to move forward. We hope to get a bill, within the next several months if we can do it. It's a big undertaking, but that's what we hope to do. Yes. Well, I think that's one of the many reasons that we think that this stuff, is what you can call it, is certainly not a plan, that's come over from the House is bad. It would weaken our competition with China and the Chinese government because it eliminates a lot of the things in chips and science, in job production, in terms of the IRA, even in terms of the BIF. Yes.
Can we ask about the debt ceiling?
No, we're going to stick on this subject. Yes. Yeah, this is one of the things that we will look at for sure. Senator Warner has some bipartisan legislation on this, and that would be something that we would look at, definitely.
Question on minerals. Will this package address critical minerals?
Absolutely. Critical minerals is a very important part of this package. Senator Manchin has talked about that. Senator Stabenow has talked about that. Yes. Yes.
With regards to renewable energy, specifically with regards to the solar panel industry, China dominates that market, and some, even within your own party, have said that their American manufacturers of solar panels are forced to compete with cheap forced labor from China. And you're voting this afternoon on a bill to reinstate tariffs that Biden waived. Do you think it was a mistake for Biden to waive?
No, the 2 years, look, either way, whether there's a 2-year extension or not, the chip manufacturing and battery manufacturing is flocking to the United States because of the Buy America provisions. They are very strong. Companies are opening up. Tens of billions of dollars have been invested. Thank you, everybody.
Debt ceiling? Can we ask you about the debt